What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a dream catcher read for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you guys are first during the zodiac lineup for group 2. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Okay, I'm gonna do one from the top, which is for your energy, one on the bottom, which is for the energy of your person and or situation, and then one energetically from the middle, which is the energy between you and the situation and or person. Now, I was shuffling through your energy. One card that came through was discernment and third eye. Okay, and so whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, Taurus, requires you to kind of use your intuition and have some awareness, okay, of some sort. And just remember to use your discernment, okay, on particular decisions, okay. Think about your dreams. If you haven't been really paying attention to them, now is the time to do so, because there could be some hidden messages in your dreams. Keep a dream journal of some sort and kind of just, jot down ones that are really significant to you in regards to your particular situation, okay, or things that you've been dreaming about, okay. So let's see what's going on in your energy, Taurus. We have the energy of Virgo, I believe. Energy of Virgo here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay. Then we have the Four of Cups, which is Cancer energy, Cancer moon, possibly, okay. You could possibly have a Cancer moon or dealing with that sign. You don't have to be, it's just an honorable mention. It could be in your birth chart in another placement as well, okay. And then we have the energy between the two of you in a King of Swords energy, okay, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay. So very interesting kind of spread for your dream catcher read, okay, with this kind of feminine energy here on the Virgo feminine energy, all right, of the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is usually saying worth, feeling secure within yourself, kind of stable financially, okay, or feeling of value, if you will, okay. Having value with yourself, within yourself, is where your energy is right now, and you're possibly kind of dreaming of yourself in value, okay. Maybe with the decisions you've been making career-wise, possibly making good decisions so far, okay, and just continuing to use your discernment on certain things in your third eye, okay. Next, the energy of the person and or situation is in Four of Cups, okay. Like I said, Cancer energy, Cancerian moon, possibly, okay. Four of Cups is always talking about kind of getting offered some type of feelings, shared feelings of some sort, and then kind of like holding back from it, kind of deep in thought, okay. Not as deep as the Four of Swords, which is usually talking about reflection. Cups is talking about emotion, okay. So not really sure about something, maybe dreaming of a situation of someone offering you some form of sentiment, and not sure if you should take it. Okay. Again, this is kind of a play on your right here and now, where you did have a Two of Pentacles at the end of your energy, um, of trying to, I think it was yours, trying to decide or making some form of decision, okay? Um, or juggling too much. Here we have the Swords energy coming up for you guys, okay, with this King of Swords, okay? So it could be a situation of maybe having enough value within yourself, when it comes to possibly this person who is a King of Swords energy, being honest and forthright, okay, in the question of whether or not you want to take their offer, of sentiment, of emotion, possibly, because you're wondering how truthful they are, but they are coming with King of Swords energy, okay? So I feel like within both sides, you could have a lot of honesty being shared, okay, within the sentiment, but it'll just be using your discernment on whether or not you can trust or believe what this person says, okay? They possibly can be a little bit court or curt with you, okay, in a sense. And so it, again, I just feel this, you are secure within yourself and who you are as a person, Taurus, which is what we talked about in your right here and now. It's just now using your discernment of believing in those who come to you, okay, especially if you're like dating, okay? So you could be having dreams about that, or they are having dreams about presenting their feelings to you in all honesty, and just wondering whether or not if you would possibly accept that offer because you are a person of value. Okay, so that covers that spread there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into the mindful messages. Okay. I'm going to do a light shuffle for you guys, and then might do a hard shuffle as well, to see what the main focus is between you and the situation, or person at this time, okay? By all means, the messages that come out of here, you can take both of them to yourself or towards the situation, okay? The colors that are associated on the cards, Taurus, are, for me as a reader, associated with the chakras. All right, so if you are getting into meditation or metaphysical work and focused on cleansing your chakras, by all means pay attention to the colors in these cards, okay? And I just flung the deck completely. So you got a serious shuffle here. So let's go ahead and do one from the top and one from the bottom. Okay. And let's see what that gets you. Okay, Taurus. So your first message is play. Your first message is play, green all day, which is heart chakra, okay? Possibly just need to work on your heart space and opening it up in order for you to possibly receive this sentiment, okay? I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do, okay? So again, like I said, this kind of plays on your heart space in the sense of being secure in the person that you are, whether it be in love, career, friendships, personal endeavors, things of that nature. You are at play. You're doing something that you love to do, okay? And so continue that lightheartedness, and kind of extend it out to other facets of your life other than what it is that you mainly do, okay? So if it's a hobby that you're doing, by all means, continue that lighthearted energy as someone comes to you. Okay. Next is loving friends. Okay. Loving friends. We have heart space. We have sacral here and a little bit of solar plexus as well. It says, I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. Okay. So, reevaluating friendships in that sense, you could be dealing with some discernment in that area of your life, Taurus, where anyone that's holding you stagnant, where you don't feel like you're growing or becoming a better person, and where you're kind of always, leading the pack in a way. You want to be around people who are like-minded energies, Taurus. That's how we thrive, okay? And you may need to get away from that particular energy, okay? But stick with those that are close to you that actually help you grow and are very supportive of you. Those who keep you stagnant are usually not supportive, okay? And so it's time for you to reevaluate those. Use your discernment and third eye in those situations, okay? So let's move on to your sacred geometry. We have compassion and divine feminine in the middle here. But we're going to go ahead and shuffle for you guys yet again, so we can get a clear-cut message to wrap up your reading. Same thing goes for these cards as well, these oracle cards, and pick both for yourself or towards the situation at hand, okay? And again, each one of these cards or, readings that come through in your spread and in its entirety, you can associate with your dreams, okay? Have you been dreaming about letting friends go or seeing them kind of like at a distance from yourself? Like you could be standing in one spot, maybe talking to them directly, and then all of a sudden they're across the room, okay? Or in another area of your neighborhood that you're not familiar with. It means that there is distance between you and it's for a reason, okay? So pay attention to your dreams. There are some hidden messages there, okay? One from the top and one directly from the bottom. You can also use the imagery if you like to kind of take a snapshot of it and kind of use it for meditation purposes, as it gives me the vibes of kind of lucid dreaming. I love the color schemes that are put on these cards. It's just very vivid and very colorful, almost as if they're moving, okay? So definitely consider doing that as you're possibly focusing on those three chakras that I mentioned: heart, sacral, and solar plexus, okay? So first one is conception, okay? Conception. I love the blue in this one. It's very, very lucid in my opinion. Very mesmerizing. Number 16, equaling out to 7, okay? Inner strength. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention, okay? Conception, okay? Really focus on bringing your consciousness to your origin, okay? Where the beginning of creation started, okay? And remembering to focus on your awareness and intention on everything that you do, such as, the connections that you have how they all began, where they're leading you to, okay? Bringing you to some form of awareness of your connections and if they're still valid, okay? Um, Conception, as in what you are focusing on that brings you happiness, joy, and stability, okay, within this nine of coins, okay. Possibly outside of love, you want to focus on your personal stability and growth, okay, and you want to continue to grow. And how can you do that, okay, without, changing some things around, okay? So let's move on to your second message, which is communication. Okay, communication. Number 14, equaling out to 5, some form of change. Okay, change kind of coming up here within the message in the Loving Friends Oracle card. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source in balanced exchange. Okay? Balanced exchange. All right. Communication coming under Loving Friends. Okay? Communication, like I said, 14 coming out to 5, talking about change. You will possibly have to communicate, or maybe have had dreams of communicating with friends and stating, that you may have to start, putting some friendships to an end, okay? Other forms of communication could be as far as career wise. Taking a step up in a career of some sort, and you've possibly been dreaming about that. I don't think, it doesn't feel like it's in your physical environment, but it will be soon enough, okay? Where you might have the spotlight to really show your true value and worth in the connections that you have via work, friends, things of that nature, okay? So, very strong reading here, Taurus. Very busy kind of energy, in the sense of a lot of thoughts, for a multiple group of Tauruses. Okay, so hopefully I hit on everyone. I'm making it kind of prominent in these readings that wherever your situation lies is for you. So if at the beginning, if you made it to the end of this reading, great. And if this all hits for you, then by all means, that's amazing. If not, there's probably a certain portion of this reading that's more suitable for you. So focus on that part and take that with you. Okay. So with that being said, Taurus, that's all that I have for you guys this evening. We do have a few more readings this week. So until then, peace.